Everyone, this is Kevin Bretting. I'm the fitness coordinator for UW-YO Campus Recreation Fitness, and I wanted to share with you some movement strategies that you can do on a wall while we're at home. So all we need is an empty wall, and we're going to start by placing our feet underneath us with our arms about elbow height. In terms of our elbows are going to be about elbow width away from the wall. And I like to reach, if I reach my right arm up, I'm going to step my right foot back and sink in towards the wall and come back to center and do the same thing on the other side. And I'm pushing my back heel down quite a bit. I'm really kind of leaning into the wall with using this hand to help support it. And I alternate legs and arms. And it just extends the hips, extends the lats and the trunk. It feels really good. I do a number of those, 5 or 6 each side. And I reset. I'm going to reach underneath and then away from the wall, keeping this hand on the wall. I can drive that arm underneath, wrap up into kind of a self-hug, and then open up. I'm going to keep my feet where they are. I'm just going to rotate and open up through the thoracic spine, reach away from the wall, and come back in. 5 or 6 each side as well. I'm going to step a little bit away from the wall, keep my hands about chest height, and send my hips away from the wall into a moderate squat, and stand back up. As if I have a string from the wall to my belt buckle, I'm going to pull the string by sending my hips behind me, dropping my head down in between my hands, and standing back up to the top. 5 or 6 of those. That's to prime a hip hinge. And then I'm going to step back a little bit closer to the wall and slide a hand downhill. I don't have to touch the ground, but I'm going to maintain the length in my spine and sit down into a squat. Back to the top. I like to alternate sides on this task. It just changes shape. We move ourselves around, get out of a seated posture, and open up some of our joint space. Feels really good. And then finally, I'm going to take an active step, similar to before, but I'm going to step my feet with me, and then step my feet all the way around, and I'm going to keep my hand glued to the wall and try to open up that shoulder space, and then wrap it back up. And just move my feet around with me to make it feel comfortable and appropriate. I would do 5 or 6 reps on each side as well. If you can sprinkle that kind of movement variation every couple of hours into your day, there'd be a big health benefit. Thanks for tuning in.